Hi, I'm Daisy Ridley, and we are about to watch the throne room scene from Star Wars The Last Jedi. I have only seen this film once, and it was 2 years ago at a premiere.
Oh, well, I did not expect Skywalker to be so wise.
So, Snoke is played by Andy Serkis in this, but obviously his face was CGI'd. So Andy was there doing all the talkie, and then there was a man who is very tall, who was the height of Snoke, who had to sit in for reference shots of the VFX stuff. And then Andy would still be next door to the out of shot, doing the speaky.
We will give him and the Jedi Order the death he desires.
But also, the whole set was built. Everything looked as is in the scene.
After the rebels are gone, we will go to his planet and obliterate the entire island.
That was acted. Nothing actually hit me on the head.
Such spunk. Look here now.
So the wires to drag us around, I think there were various different harnesses for different wire gags. So this, because it was being pulled this way, it was like a swivel harness. So I think I had two ropes out of both sides. So it sort of slides you that way, and then you have to get your arm out of the middle of the wires to be dragged forward. And then they sort of suspend you there.
The entire resistance on those transports.
I had to imagine that bit too.
Soon they
So
will
much acting.
all be gone. For you, all is lost.
This is also another amazing example of how hard stuntmen work, because those suits were so hot. They all had, like, their faces all swollen and boiling.
Still that fiery spit of hope. You have the spirit of a true Jedi.
And that bit I had to run with a harness. So also you have to make it look like you're running freely and not like you're encumbered by something that's about to pull you back.
And because of that,
So Adam had to sit there for about 3 days while we did the wire work. So,
you must
kudos to the patience.
and fulfill your destiny.
In a general way, watching Andy Serkis work is so amazing, because he's doing all the acting, but he obviously has all these dots all over his face and something that's basically blinding him. Is really unbelievable.
I see him turning the lightsaber to strike true. And now, foolish child, he ignites it. And
I mean, watching it, you could sort of see it coming, but I do wonder if the audience saw that coming. Because classic, if someone's saying they can't be turned or whatever.
kill
He always can be.
true enemy.
So, Sonny, who is one of our prop masters on set, is king of throwing lightsabers into a scene where he can't be seen, as if they're traveling through the air. So that was it's either like a swingy, because it depends obviously how much of the hilt you're using. It either has to be the hilt on a bit of wire, or with this, it's the full saber being swung in. So this fight did take quite a long time, and there's one specific shot where there's a dolly that goes through Adam doing his bit, and then it comes back to me and then goes back to him, that we did do 25 takes on. So when we got it, we high-fived and Adam carried me around in a fireman's hold. Awesome. Also, what's nuts now is they've made the lightsabers shorter and lighter, but the fact that we did this with such heavy sabers is nuts, because you film fight scenes for a really long time and they were really, really heavy. And with a lot of these shots are really long and everything had to go in one. So if one person messed up anything, it would sort of ruin it. So I'm impressed with us. Me and Adam did sort of play a game of bogeys where we were shouting obscenities. And in this bit where I'm being pulled forward, I shouted a swear word that makes Americans feel really uncomfortable. And they did say it was the best take. And I think they obviously had to change what I was saying and they had to mute what I said when they showed the dailies. It was fun. And all the fire stuff happens at once. All the special effects guys rig everything up, so it has to be good timing with throwing the thing and the curtain coming on fire. And it was really hot by this point because half the set was on fire. So aggressive. Just finished watching Game of Thrones, binge watched it, and it was very exciting that Daisy Williams did the classic drop sword trick. And that sound effect was definitely added because all those things were made of plastic, so there was no metal clanging. The following bit that we didn't get to was quite funny because Adam was like quite in his like zone at that point, but when we were like doing this, we were both on wires, and Adam sort of looked like a giraffe that had just learned to walk on ice, so I couldn't stop laughing at him, and he was doing his like very intense thing, and I had a great time and he didn't.